teaching our students to turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path to success. Why? It should be our aim to make sure the school experience comes as close to real life as possible. However, all too often, educational assessment policies are far removed from reality and make this difficult. For example, it is traditional to teach for a time, test, give a grade, and end the learning opportunity. This traditional process is great for the few good students, but for the students who initially fail to score well on tests, we send them the message they are poor performers and this is just the way they are. In the real world, failure is an event, not a person, and failure can be overcome. The Enlightened School will send a very different message to students who do not succeed at the first attempt. This school will make sure the education they provide will prepare students for the real world. And the real world richly rewards those who persist through failure to success. In fact, it richly rewards those who have learned how to turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path of success. Let me give you some real-life examples. Abraham Lincoln was defeated 8 times in his attempt to get elected to various government positions before becoming the US president in 1860. It is reported that Thomas Edison failed at least 5,000 times before finding the right compound to construct the filament in an electric light bulb. Madame Curie experienced countless failures before triumphing with the discovery of radium. British, Swiss, and German mountaineering expeditions failed 7 times in a row before a route up the southwest face of Everest was successfully climbed. Winston Churchill failed his exams to enter Sandhurst the first 2 times he tried. He failed to get elected to government office at least 3 times. He went on, however, to lead his country during World War II, and in 1999 was chosen by Time magazine as the Man of the Century. Truly, success comes from triumphing over failure, from turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path to success. It is a well-known fact that the top salesmen are those who face rejection the most. The top 3% of multi-millionaire salespeople all agree their vast wealth has been built on refusing to accept no as an answer. Research shows that 60% of salesmen give up at the first no, 20% more at the second no, 10% more at the third no. The multi-millionaires are those who have learned to cope with rejection and failure and continue trying. The very best persist past 7 rejections. They have truly learned, and they are richly rewarded for turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path to success. People settle for less than their best because they've never learned to keep on keeping on. We have all heard the saying, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up that counts. It is a fact of life that in the real world, success comes from triumphing over failure. If at first you don't succeed, try again, is a good motto to live by. Success is often quoted as being 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. George Bernard Shaw noted, I observed that 9 out of 10 things I did were failures. I didn't want to be a failure, so I did 10 times more work. Thomas Watson, the founder of IBM, put it this way, in order to succeed, double your failure rate. In other words, turn your stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path to success. In today's world of instant foods and instant gratification, most settle for mediocrity. But it is quality that has the greatest value. And quality is usually the result of time and persistence. Beaujolais Nouveau is a cheap novelty, not a great wine. And do you know, a diamond is a piece of coal that stuck to the job through heat and pressure. Teaching our children to strive to do better than before and to not give up or settle for less than their best is a very worthy venture. Not just giving our students the opportunity to work on after poor performances to achieve quality accomplishments, but requiring that they do so prepares them for success in real life. Thankfully, in the model of education involving reteaching and retesting and settling for nothing less than mastery, students truly learn to turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones on the path to success. And that is exactly what we should be teaching.